Hi y'all, and welcome back to my channel. I sure hope y'all are staying warm. It is really cold. I don't know about where you live, but here it is cold. You know, I'm here with my two daughters, spending time with them. They live close to each other, and of course, they live up in the mountains. Is where they live in Arkansas, and it is cold. It is just cold. And anyway, so today, and I hope y'all are staying warm. I think I already said that though. I think last night it got down to -3 here. And that was when I went to bed. It was, well, I think it was -3 when I went to bed. And the wind chill, no, I take that back. When I went to bed, it was 0, and the wind chill factor was -15, but it was going to get down to -3 overnight. So today for you, I am going to be just making green beans and potatoes. You know, usually in the spring, love to do the fresh green beans and the fresh new potatoes. But of course, this time of year, there are really not any new potatoes, and the quote fresh green beans, of course, came from the store, so they're not straight from a garden. But that is what I'm making today. So I'm going to go ahead, and what I'm using for the potatoes is, you know, you can buy that little bag of the small ones like this. And of course, mine came from Aldi, and they had different, different types of potatoes in there. There were some red potatoes, and of course, these look like they are maybe the white potatoes. White potatoes or Yukon Gold, and probably white. And so that's what I'm using. I picked out about a dozen of them. This package of green beans, if you want to know about how much, and this looks like this is probably a 2-quart saucepan that I'm using. Well, you can't see it yet. I didn't turn the camera down. But it was about a pound of green beans. And of course, you have to snap them, or you can cook them whole. It doesn't matter. It's, again, as anything, it's your preference. So I am going to go ahead and turn you down so you can see. All right, so in here I have the green beans that I've already, snapped, and I saved 3 of them out to show you how I do it. Let me get my little bowl here for the pieces. I just take the end and snap it off. And you pull here because sometimes there are strings running down. It depends on the variety of your green bean. These really do not have any strings. And then I like to do mine in little pieces. I like them, let me turn it down a little bit more. I like to do them in just little pieces. If you buy them in a can, they're like this. They're called shortcut. I didn't snap the end of that one off. Okay. Try not to take too much off because you do not want to waste it. And then just like do it in small pieces. And look for any bad spots. If you have bad spots, then you want to take a little knife and cut those out. And I didn't really find any. So see about how small mine are. Maybe an inch, maybe not even an inch. And just do it again. Snap the end off. Snap the end off. See, that's about all I took. And then just snap them in small pieces. I just snap as I keep working my finger down. Is what I do. Snap the end off again. Snap that end off, and then just I have my 2 fingers here. Snap, work down, snap, work down, snap, work down, snap. All right. I don't know if they still do because I haven't bought canned ones in quite a while, except from Aldi. But years ago, I used to buy from Kroger, and I'll turn you up while I'm talking to you. I used to buy them from Kroger years ago, and we don't have a Kroger where I live. Well, we do, but it's about an hour and 10 minutes, and I normally don't really have to go there much for anything. So if I go there, it's just a special trip. But there was a brand there, and occasionally Walmart would carry it, but it was called Double Luck, I think, Double Luck. And they had these small cut green beans like this. And they were Blue Lake variety, and they were so good, those canned ones. So if you ever find those, I'm pretty sure it's Double Luck canned green beans. If you're wanting to use canned ones, then those are really good. But of course, any can be good just about if you let them cook instead of taking them straight out of the can, heating them up and serving them. I always would, even out of the can, I take mine and I would put stuff in them and I'd let them simmer for a while. Of course there were days when I was in a hurry and I'd have to just heat them up. But for the most part, I would try to let mine simmer for a while. So let's go ahead and I'll bring you back down again. And I've already covered these with water. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to use some bacon in them also, of which I've already, oh my goodness, let's see if I can get this open. That I have already cooked. I used 2 strips of bacon. I'm not going to put that in yet. I want to add a little bit of this Better Than bouillon. And again, I'm not a sponsor for it. I just love Better Than bouillon. Once you open it, it lasts 18 months. And you could use bouillon cubes. You don't have to even put any in. But I like to use that. So I am going to put a little bit in there. And that one little piece went flying. I'm going to have to clean that up. And just kind of stir it around. It will dissolve more as the water gets hot. And you want to go in and stir it every so often. All right. Close that up. And let me see, her garlic powder is empty here. I should check that beforehand. Oh, here's some. Okay, it shows 2 things of it in here. I want to put a little bit of garlic powder and onion powder. Her top's off here, so I'll put some in my hand. Sprinkle a little bit of that in there. A little bit of garlic powder. Not too much. I'm using only maybe about ½ teaspoon roughly of that and onion powder. I want to put in a little bit of this bacon grease. Maybe a couple of teaspoons, not a lot. You don't want the real greasy. And also I want to add just a little bit of butter. So it's probably about a teaspoon and a half, 2 teaspoons, and that looks like one little green bean I missed there that had a little bad spot on it. And then I just want maybe about a teaspoon or so of butter. That looks like a tablespoon. Let me see what that says. I'm going to kind of cut that in half. So just about a teaspoon or 2 of butter for flavor. All right, then I'm going to turn this, pepper, I need to turn this on here. This says it's a quick boil burner. So we'll put it on that one first, then we'll put it on simmer. And I am looking for the black pepper. There it is there. You can also add salt to this. I'm not adding any at this time. I will taste them later and see if it needs any. Like I said, I don't really use much salt because I could not use it for a long time. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring these up to a boil. And then after they start boiling, I am going to put them on the simmer burner. And of course, if your stove, however it is, just bring it to a boil and then put them down to simmer. I'll put a lid on it to simmer. And I will let them probably simmer for a good 45 minutes before I add my potatoes. I want them to be about, maybe about halfway. Now, I like my green beans really done. I like mine where they are almost mush. And here I am talking away to you and you're still looking at green beans. I tell you, my brain. But anyway, I like mine to where they are just about mush. That's, you know, us Southern people, that's the way we like our vegetables. And someone said one day, well, you're cooking all the nutrients out. Well, we also like to eat, or even, you know, take the liquid that's in the green bean, so your nutrients are in that liquid that's left there too. So you don't have to worry about losing your nutrients like they want to tell you, the so-called experts. You know, we call that the pot liquor, especially in our greens, you know, our mustard greens, turnip greens, we call that pot liquor. And basically the same thing you have here is the pot liquor, and you put some cornbread in there, and you know, or not in here, but you get some cornbread on your plate and you sop that up with that cornbread, and it's so, so good. All right. So my daughter did not know I was doing these today, and she actually put pinto beans on, but I needed to get these done, so I'm not sure if we're going to eat them both tonight. She said, oh, we can eat them both. And I said, well, that's 2 beans. I said, but that's okay. I'll cook them, and then we can heat them up and eat them tomorrow, even for lunch or supper or whatever. It doesn't matter. You know, we can eat on them all week long, and so it's not that many. And you can always freeze them too, which is, you know, good also. So I'll bring y'all back later. All right, as you can see, these have started to boil. And so I gave them a stir just a second ago. I'm going to move them back here to that burner and put them on simmer. Okay, well, I may have to move them to a different burner because I'm moving over here, and then do not know where my daughter's lighter matches are. That one was not wanting to catch hold, so I probably need a lighter to light it. And she just ran to Hobby Lobby. All right, so I'll put them up here on this one. I don't like cooking on front burners when there are children around, unless I'm standing right there the whole time. But the 2 youngest ones are napping anyway. So I'm gonna turn that to about simmer. And just put the lid on it and let it hang out for about 45 minutes to an hour or so. All right, I'll be back in a minute. All right, y'all, I'm back, and I'm getting ready to add the potatoes to the green beans. So I am going to move you a little bit closer. Oops, and bring you down here so you can see. All right. I'm just going to incorporate them real good. I have this little fork here I was testing the green beans with, so I thought, I'm looking at this, and I'm thinking I may add a couple of more potatoes to this. Let me see.
Simon?
Well, I think most of them have, and you know, you can see here that you noticed, I peeled mine. You do not have to. I do not like potato. Just a moment. Hey, just a moment. Arla, talk a little bit louder so Mammy can hear herself talking. All right, thank you. Okay, but I do not like peelings, and some of you may like peelings. I don't know. But anyway, so. And I'm not seeing 12 potatoes. Maybe I counted wrong. I'm going to take these out and try again and see. 1. Are you going to stand over here and help me?
Yes.
2.
What are you? Why are you doing
3.
those? And why are you doing that? What are you doing?
4. Well, I don't know if I miscounted or they're just sinking down there and I can't see them. 6. You want to count for me? What's after 6?
7.
That's right. What's next?
8.
Good. What's next? What's next? That's right, Simon. 9.
2, 3, 4, 5.
What do we have now?
7. 8,
What's after 9?
9.
Well, we have 9. What's next?
10.
10. And
12.
not 12. What's after 10?
14.
No.
11.
11, correct. And I only have 11, I guess. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. So I think I'm gonna add maybe, well, I need to get one more for 12, but I think that's gonna be okay. So I am gonna put one more in because I want it 12.
When it's not cooked, it smells bad. When it's cooked, it smells good.
Did y'all get that lesson? He said when it's not cooked, it smells bad, but when it's cooked, it smells good. So I don't know the difference, but we'll see.
My mommy cooked it one day, and then it smelled bad, and then when it was cooked, it smelled good.
Oh, wow.
And for dinner, when I ate something, I tasted it, and it was bad.
It was. You just think a lot of things are bad, don't you?
Because I have a lot of things a part of dinner that are bad and I don't like.
Oh, right. You are the star of the show tonight, huh?
But Simon
All right.
likes all of it.
Oh, that's crooked, too.
Simon even likes cheese pizza, and I like pepperoni and cheese.
Yeah.
So
All right.
hungry.
So I don't like pepperoni, but I like cheese pizza. All right. So anyway, I am going to add the other one. Then I am going to, I need to get my bacon.
And how do you even make that dinner?
I went ahead and just stuck the bacon in there because
Bacon?
it is bacon.
It doesn't look like bacon.
Well, it is. Okay,
I
so
don't
bring
like
it down.
bacon in there.
And like I
only
said, I
like
was
bacon
using
that
two.
is
Okay.
out of
Now,
it.
just be quiet just a minute. I am going to crumble up my bacon in here and let me see what I was going to say. Oh, crumble up my bacon. I
can
have
help
2
crumble up
slices.
your bacon.
Well, I know my hands are clean, and I'm not sure if yours are, so I'm trying to get this on right now, okay?
But my hands are.
They are? Okay. I'm going to put 2 slices of bacon. I'm crumbling it up. Then I will continue simmering this. Some of this, I just left them there. Get some of this extra fat off
Because when
it.
I was laying down, I washed my hands.
And
And
then
didn't
I
get
will,
them
okay.
dirty.
Quiet just a minute so people can hear me as I talk. I will, anyway, continue. Okay, that's close enough. Don't come any closer. You make it burn. I will continue cooking, as I'm trying to say, for about, simmer it for about another, I don't know, I'd say another 45 minutes maybe, 30, 45 minutes, something like that, until my potatoes are done and my beans are kind of, my beans are softer. And let me see, I do not want my potatoes to be mushy, so I am going to check it at 30 minutes. All right, so I need to get my hands washed, cleaned off. Okay, I am going to go over here and wash my hands, so I want you to hop down because I cannot see you.
No, I can hop down.
You are going to hop down right there. All right, you stay right here, don't go by the stove.
I think I want to play.
All right, I had to get that grease off because that bacon, I had left it in the skillet and just stuck it in the oven instead of stirring up another dish. Stir that around and put the lid on it and let it simmer. I'm going to bring it up to just a degree there to get a little bit of a boil, and then I will turn it back down. Bring it up just a little bit and then turn it back down. All right, so see how this goes. I'm waiting for that to come up to just a barely start to boil, and then I will turn it back down. So I will bring y'all back after that does that. Or after I'm done, actually. Like I said, bring it up to just starts to boil. And so I'm done when you have to sit here and wait for it too. So, and then once it just starts to boil, turn it back down to a simmer. And then, you know, and you say, well, which one's simmer? If you don't have a simmer, that's like not all the way to low, but almost. On this stove, it's about a number 2. You know, everybody's stoves are different. So, anyway, I'll bring y'all back in a minute, all right? All right, y'all, I am going to bring you down a minute and let you look at the green beans and potatoes. They are all finished. No, I brought you over too close, didn't I? So you can see how they are all done. The potatoes are nice and tender. And so I have a little bit in a bowl here, and Simon is going to, my grandson Simon, is going to test them for you. He said he doesn't want to test the potato. Okay. Can you see? All right. There you go. Go ahead. Test. So, you like it? Good. All right. Thank you so much for doing that. All right. So, let's see. I thought Joey was here and she maybe want to test them too. Joey, you want to eat the green beans and potato? You do? All right. Clean this fork off. Okay. Come over here. You want to stand on there? There you go. Okay. Let me see. I can't see up close with my glasses on. Okay. You want potato too? Yeah. Were you crying? Something didn't go your way? No? You want to try this one? You want to hold spoon yourself or the fork? There you go. Okay, now you can try it. She's Miss Independent. Okay, take a bite. Is it good? Does it taste really good? Is that a thumbs up? Can you do that? Can you do like this? All right. Mammy loves you. All right, so there we have it, y'all. So y'all try these. If you've never made these from scratch, from fresh green beans before, try this, all right? Okay, y'all remember to always season your cooking with love. If you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up if you like the video and sharing it. All right, y'all have a wonderful day.